Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Wait for some people to join us. Do, 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 do. All right, looks like we're live. All righty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, everyone across the board. How you doing? Good evening, David, Sue, Linda, Kay. Good evening. Hey, guess what? I promised that we were going to do something like this, and we're going to start looking to see if we can start raising some stars and awareness for our end of the year. Everybody knows this is our 5th annual, 5 years of Truckers TV sponsoring this event, along with Jerry and his wife and his family and friends and everyone in that area. We give a toy giveaway in California. Hello, John. How you doing? What's up, James, Joyce? Toy giveaway, and we sponsor. Last year was well over maybe 300 kids, between the bicycles, the food, the toys, and just about everything that we could purchase and bring together in that community. This will mark our 5th annual toy giveaway, and we hope and invite you to help us and join us along with, Truckers TV is going to put majority of it in there. Anything that you guys can donate to us as far as toys, it could be stars, toys, become a subscriber, just about anything and everything you can do for this page will go towards that end of the year for those kids. We put that out throughout the last few years. That every year we have Jerry pretty much take on this task. It's not really a task, this honor to bring this joy to all these kids that we've been supporting for the last 4 years. This is our 5th annual, guys. This is not something that we're coming to you new. This is not something that we just started. This is our 5th time doing this, 5 times. And I am so very proud of this because it's ours, and we created it, and we're honestly impacting a lot of kids' lives, and that really means a lot to me. So this is your chance. If you see anywhere in here the ability to give stars, you can become a subscriber. Anything and everything that we can possibly get will help go towards this, and your donations are greatly appreciated. You can also reach out to Jerry yourself if you want to do that directly to him. That works as well. I know he's trying to raise as much as he possibly can on his side, and I'm also doing that for him on this side. So it's something that we're definitely proud of here at Truckers TV and all of our pages that we're all participating. You got to have something, guys. You got to have some kind of goal, some kind of inspiration, some kind of thing that you want to help the community. And this is what we're doing. This is what we're going to do for the community and the kids. And this is our 5th year doing it. And I'm so very excited to tell you guys about it, which a lot of you already know. Welcome to my stream. That's my costume, my Oogie Boogie. Have y'all seen that? Oh, a little sneak peek. Check this out, guys. This is my Oogie Boogie costume. I am so freaking happy to get this. It's going to be so fun. I just want to show you guys real quick. Sneak peek. Oh, yeah. It's a Woogie Boogie time. This is so scary. Like, to the kids that are coming up to my door, I'm going to be like, Woogie Boogie Boogie. Woogie Boogie Boogie. Them kids are going to be like, what the hell? Oh, man, it's going to be so fun. So this is my Oogie Boogie mask. Really good constructed. I got this off of, what was it, HalloweenCostumes.com or something like that. So check them out, HalloweenCostumes.com. I got it. It's pretty cool. It's going to look really good at night with the lights. Here's my Oogie Boogie. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, right? So yeah, I'm chilling out here at the office. Had a pretty good day today, working, getting some stuff done. You guys like that? You guys like that? What's up, Linda? How you doing? How you doing? So, Linda, I personally want to thank you for all of your support that you. Kay, thank you for all your support. You know, thank you for everybody back there that daily and come on here constantly. That one, our subscribers, two, give stars to our community. You know, and basically supports us as much as they possibly can. I do appreciate you guys. I really do. And we're hoping that, you know, with this video and this content that we're putting out, that you guys would be inspired to, you know, put towards that. And hopefully we can. I don't know how much Facebook is going to push this out. Probably not far, because it is what it is. And there's really no way to sugarcook it. You guys know what we're doing, and hopefully, you know, we can get some more people to back this up. Of course, Jerry is going to go live with this. He's going to show you guys what we're going to do. He did last year, and it was really cool. He's getting better at it every year that we do it as well. You know, I didn't realize that sign right there. Oh, Massachusetts says lobster. Where's Henry tonight? Anybody seen Henry? Henry, look at my license plate. It says lobster. So if anybody wants to join me tonight, please do. I've got some more. I'm decorating. I got more plates in the mail. I've got New York. That says ass man. Ass man, New York. I got Kansas plate. I've got New Mexico plate. These are all vintage plates. I've got Minnesota in the house. Got New Hampshire in the house. I've got Alabama, Lama Wama. I've got Utah in the house. I got Missouri in the house. And also Colorado's there. And Montana representing. Pretty much the old California's there. And Wisconsin's there. Wyoming. And I think one more is behind that. Nope, that's that one. Oh, yep, there it is. Nevada and Georgia. So I've got these plates. These are going to go in my office at work. They're going to go up on the wall there. I'm decorating the same kind of concept here at my office. So you can check me out at the permit shop over there. I really love that job. It is very cool and very awesome. I love the fact that I'm learning the administrative side of the house of the business. It's helping me a lot understand just a little bit more on what I'm doing. And it's really cool. What is it? He needs a foot. Oh, LOL. That's funny. Oh, man, I would love to have somebody on here with me tonight. Hey, what's going on there? Diane, how are you? Everybody else in the background, thank you for joining. We got 10 people on Truckers TV. Nobody on the Veterans Life Corps. Truckers TV Live has 1. Truckers TV Transportation has 3. We got my personal page has 1. Truckers Television Channel has 1, and Truckers Television Channel, the other one, has 7. There you go. I got a lot of pages. We expanded very, very quickly. I was very rambunctious as far as expanding, and we did. We got really big really quick. We have a lot of pages, but I don't have any streamers. Unfortunately, I don't have any streamers, and I don't have anybody that's wanting to do it with me. So there's only a few of us. Lee is still in the background. I appreciate you, Lee. I appreciate everything that you do as far as the page. You have, my mind went blank for a second. You have the old goat that comes on here all the time. I appreciate him too as well. He knows who he is. I don't know. Curtis is sleeping or not, but if he's watching, get your ass up in here. I just figured I wanted to do a stream tonight, broadcast out, and hopefully raise some stars. And like I said, going across the border here, raising stars page. 1 star is 1 penny. Your donations would help so very much, especially in these trying times. And this is going to go to the kids. Anything that we raise on this page right now, today, that I'm lobbying for, is going to go to the kids. So our goal is to get $2,500. We are pretty much 1,000 in right now, $1,000 that you've already given to us. So we got 1,500 more to go, and it's approaching very fast. And hopefully you guys can help us get there. It's a good feeling to watch all these kids smile and know that you donated stars to this, or you helped out with this, becoming a subscriber. All the subscribers right now, that's pretty much getting dumped into that big old bucket. Subscribers and stars. I'm also looking for a driver. I know I've had a couple people talk to me about it. If you're interested, also, I need to get that truck rolling. If you want to drive, please let me know. It's older equipment. Not a lot of people like to drive older equipment. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of bougie drivers out there. Whatever that means. I guess they want all state-of-the-art brand new equipment, which I can't afford and I can't do. So if you're okay with that, and you can drive a Freightliner, it's a little bit wiggly. It's not the most perfect truck, but it gets the job done and puts money in your pocket. So I don't know. We're looking for a driver. Hopefully we can get that out there too and get that started up as soon as possible. But with all the broadcasts that we're doing, with all of the, the people that watch, there's not a lot of people that watch when it's live, which I understand. People got things to do. There's a lot of people doing whatever, and they're watching other things. But over the course and the history of each videos that we do, like I said before when I was driving, is that we get over, hundreds of thousands of views, and we are definitely keeping up with everything as far as the background. A lot of the pages have the ability to become subscribers. A lot of the pages some of them have stars, some of them don't, some of them have commercials. One of these pages are running commercials right now. You might have one come pop in. You may not. Facebook may or may not like this video and how it's presented, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You just kind of put it out there, and hopefully people would want to stand behind it and roll with it. So our goal is to try to raise as much as we possibly can before December. That is going to be given to Jerry in December. And then he's going to go out, make a great video of them going shopping and stuff like that. So I am trying with all my might to hold on to this. It may or may not happen on our 6th annual. I don't know yet. I can't tell the future, but it's been very tough. It's been very hard as far as the trucking company. In raising those funds to help those kids and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard, guys. But I know that with everything that I'm trying to do, I'm going to make sure that it goes on this year. And by next year, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pledge that um, for our sixth annual. So this may or may not be the last time. And I'm not lying. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not blowing smoke up your butts. Beep. But please, if you guys got a couple pennies lying around and you could afford a couple pennies, the masses and the groups putting pennies together moves a lot, and it does a lot. It's not like we're asking for 10 grand or $1,000 or $10,000 or hundreds of dollars in stars. It's just one penny. If a million of you give one penny, then we got a million. If 100 of you give 100, then we got enough. So it's based on what you guys do. Sometimes I do these videos to raise money. I talk about it and a little bit of awareness, and you guys can share this out and stuff like that. What we're doing is we're giving toys away to the kids. The first year we did it, it was just a church. It was a community. It was a little church, right? And Jerry, if you pop on tonight, hopefully we can get you on here and talk about it with me. Somebody wake up Jerry. I know it's in the afternoon over there in California, so hopefully he can jump on with me. But anyways, the first year that we did this, there was just maybe 30 or 40 kids. Maybe, if that was pushing it. That was like a church, And then the second year, a couple people heard about it. And they were like, oh, okay, all right. And then another couple groups came in and they started sponsoring it. We sponsored it, and another couple groups sponsored it. And it grew up to about maybe 100 kids, maybe a little bit less than that, 80 or 90 kids. That was the second year. The third year, man, we had a big show up. We were like, wow, this is kind of cool. Close to 100 kids, and then Jerry's like, well, the fourth year, we're going to do bicycles. Jerry's like, we're going to do bicycles. We're going to give away this, give away that. We're going to have cookouts. We're going to have this, that. And this last one we did last year in 2023, it was well over 200 kids. It had to have been over 200 kids. This year, we're hoping that it's even more. And I know Jerry's working on it. He's getting other donations and things like that in his community locally. And he's also working on bikes, and he's working on this and working on that. At least that's what I last looked on what he was doing. I don't know, recently in the last couple of weeks, I haven't talked to him, but hopefully we're still on the same track. Jerry, if you're around, pop up on here and give me an update of what you're doing while I'm streaming. Hopefully we can get you on here and give me an update on what's going on, if that's possible. Let me see if I can tag Jerry. Let me see if I can tag him. And there it is. You have time to talk about the toy drive with me tonight. Oh, okay. Hey, Jesse, what's going on, bud? Jesse in the house. What's going on, man? Just trying to reach out to Jerry. I just tagged him, so maybe he's going to see this. Maybe he won't. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if I can get Jerry in here to talk with me about what's going on as far as the kind of winging this tonight, and hopefully he. Okay. Let me see if he can. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? Thank you, Sue, for sharing it out. Let me see if Jerry's available. Let me call him up. Yo, Jerry. Brrr. Let's see if Jerry picks up. He's probably eating some pork chops or. Jerry!
What's happening?
What are you napping?
Kind of, sort of, in and out.
I'm live right now talking about the toy drive. If you wanted to jump on board with me.
Oh.
Do you remember how? Do you remember how to do that?
No.
If you go onto the stream, any of the pages I'm streaming, and then you can click on the link and see if you can add or get yourself on there. So we could talk about, because December's coming quick. I don't know if you realize that.
It is. We've been talking about it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm live now. If you can figure out how to get on here, I think, it'd be great for we to collaborate a little bit if you got time.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't, just let me know. Just message me if you got time or not. But I'm live right now, so you can come join me.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Bye. He's napping. Old man napping, man. Are they napping? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can directly send him a link. Bow, 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 bow. Can I pin it? There we go. Bow, bow, bow. Hopefully, is the reception holding up pretty good? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Check 1, 2, 3. I mean, just kind of like a little podcast, but I'm not really sure if you guys can hear me or not. Okay. You guys can hear me? Yes. Just yes. You can hear me. Well, we'll try to get Jerry on here so we can talk about it. Very good. Thank you. Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we can get Jerry on here and talk a little bit about our game and what the dates and times are for this. But yeah. What's up, Robert? How you doing? You should get Robert on here. Robert always makes me crack up, man. You can do that through Messenger? Yeah, I sent it to him. I sent it to him. Let me see if I can send it to his Messenger real quick. Jerry Lujan. Jerry Lujan. Jerry. Well, maybe that will work. Yeah, it does work actually when you send it direct. Oh, there he is. Hey!
Here.
Oh.
Okay, let me see the.
Oh, where'd it go? Where did you go? There he is. Gary!
There I am now. I can just barely hear.
I don't know if I can hear you, man.
Babe, no, No, I need a
Are you there?
set of headphones, I think.
Oh man.
My
You hear
headset,
me there, Bubba?
my headphones or something. Yeah. I'm trying to get to where I can hear you.
Oh, microphone.
Hello, everybody.
Is it me or I can't hear you?
No.
Well, let's see.
Where's are you busy? Uh, hey guys, hold on. I'm gonna try to run and get me a headset.
Huh?
I'm gonna try to go run and get me a headset because I can't hear you and I can't even hear myself on here. So I think I need a headset because it's not letting me use the speaker part
No,
of it.
I think it might be on my end, Bubba. Can you guys hear Jerry? No, Jerry. Shucks. I think it's on my side. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put my fancy wancy headphones on. For some reason, my mic's not working. Hold on, Jerry. I don't think it's you. I think it's me. Because you can hear me, right?
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. And I think they are.
Hello? Is it you?
No?
Is it me?
There's no light
Is
going
it
on.
you? Is it me? Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Son of a bitch. That
Here?
ain't working either. Hello?
Can I connect? Oh, because they're dead.
Ah! I got it! Ah! I can hear Jerry.
Those-
Jerry, you there? I can hear you.
Okay, how about one of them headsets that are right there?
You have a
No,
plug in?
no, Jerry, I
Oh.
can hear you.
Yeah,
I
plug
can
it
hear
in.
you.
Yeah,
Jerry,
plug in.
Jerry, I can hear you. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I
Hello?
can barely hear you.
You could barely hear me. What?
Well, it's on my end. I think I need a headset, and I don't have a set. And my earpods
Oh.
are all. Hey,
I know, but I'm saying you should be able to.
I should be able to.
Go to
Yeah,
your
I don't have a
volume.
headset, man, and my
No,
earpods are my
hold on.
earpods and her earpods are dead.
Jerry, you old man. Go to your phone setting. Go to your like 3 little dots.
Yeah,
When you push your volume up on your phone, because you got the same phone as me.
yeah.
Okay, look at your phone. All right.
The
Push
three
your
little
volume.
dots.
Yeah. Click the 3 little dots and turn everything up. Turn it all up. It's like a little swipe. Swipe it up.
Says new
Swipe it up.
incognito downloads marked. Find in page. Listen to this. What's that?
I don't know. It should be just a volume control. When you push the side volume to go up and down, it shows the 3 little dots. You hit the 3 little
Got
dots.
it.
And you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Holy moly.
Man,
Man, Jerry, you were.
I'm stressing here, Dennis. I'm stressing.
I know. I kind of got
All
you
you
in
have
the
to do is
moment.
the one.
I hate when shit don't go right.
I know. Whoop. did you say what? Did you? Oh, anyways, we're live here with Jerry. Jerry, this is our fifth
Hey,
annual, ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen. This is our fifth annual toy giveaway, and Jerry is going to be receiving the funds that hopefully we can raise some stars. So at any time during this broadcast, please enter your stars if you can, become a subscriber, so on and so forth. Please tell everybody, Jerry, what you've been working on and what we possibly could expect, and what day and time in December are we going to kick everything off, so on and so forth.
Okay. Normally, people, what I do is I do a big bicycle drive at the same time, but because of my health and my leg and my hip going out, I don't got the help, so I'm not going to do. Last year we gave away 50 bikes. A lot of people donated bikes, even junk bikes, and we rebuild them and put brand new tubes and stuff. So this is the kind of stuff that we do. There's behind the scenes stuff, and then we'll go out. We buy. We're going to be buying a pallet of groceries, a pallet of probably chicken and
You
stuff
say a
that we're going to
pallet?
a pallet.
Man,
That's the money that's donated here is very important to us because we don't just want to give toys to the families, toys to the kids. We want to give uh, something they can eat, something to feed the families through hard times.
for the holidays too, as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
because and the holidays, a lot of people aren't working because of the rain or the fog, the situation with the weather. A lot of families aren't working. So this, I mean, it does.
10-pound bags of chicken.
We give 10-pound bags of chicken that I've worked out a deal with the grocery store, and they help me every year.
nice.
And so I do all this, and then we got to prepare it. We got to get somewhere to store it, uh, and then we go out, me and my wife, and we try to get like 2 or 3 other people and purchase these toys. And we got stores that are ready and waiting for us. We got to
Mm-hmm.
go out. We go out and get donations for potato chip because people. What we do is we have. I incorporate what Truckers TV does with uh, the gospel. We preach God's word. I'm not saying any kind of denomination because denominations don't matter to me. They don't save people. They don't help people. What helps people is getting the word out there and showing what Jesus Christ wants us to do. He wants us to serve, to give, and to help. And so we go out. I get I'll get Christian rap artists. I'll get church music. There's so much involved. I get a lot. I get about 3 people to come out and sing. I got um, one person who comes out and he'll sing oldies, old 60s, 50s, 60s music, but he turned them into Christian songs. And so he'll sing that, and then we have Christian rappers, a little bit of everything, and then we have toys for the kids. We have food, we have drinks. Uh, my wife's nephew, last year he made how many pounds?
Oh my God, I don't know, it was like 200 or 300 tacos.
Like 200 or 300.
What?
Yes, that we just gave away
Bring
that
me
he
back to my
donated.
taco days when I did that taco challenge. You remember that?
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, a lot of people don't see the stuff that we put into, and
Right,
and,
right.
and we do a lot, Dennis. We do a lot. We get contributions from places that, I mean, we're busy, especially in November. That's our busiest month because that's when we're pushing last minute, pushing
Right, right. That's
because
why I'm
everything is
starting
free.
now. I'm starting now to go ahead and ask people to, hey, donate the stars. We have been for the last couple months, but it's been very, very shy on it.
Yeah,
So I haven't been really pushing it. I've been trying to save my own business and all that. And so
right,
hopefully we can do this next year as well. But the way it's looking right now, it's been very difficult.
right,
I'm going to get through this year, and then hopefully at the end of this year, we can announce that we're going to be doing it next year. So I hope it's not the last year we can do this, but with the donations that everybody gives, the stars and the subscriberships, we can keep this going.
People
So
subscribe. People subscribe because that really helps. I even subscribed. Okay,
yeah.
so
So
I'm in there.
we take those funds, we take the subscriber funds and we take portions of that and we run everything. This is costing, I don't know, like 40, $50 to run the StreamYard, to try to put the word out there, trying to earn the stars, give for the toys and also for giving the food and stuff like that. So every little bit, goes towards that as much as I possibly can and keep everything running. So we do appreciate it.
Yeah, and just I'll tell you, people, I live stream everything from the beginning to the start. I mean, start to ending, and this way you guys know, and you guys get to see the joy on these kids' faces when they're in line and they get to pick a toy. We've had children say, "Really, what can I get? Anything you want, anything." I mean, they
I
got
know,
they're
right?
surprised, like, "Really, I can get whatever I want?" Yeah, get whatever you want, and so they'll get the toy or the prize that he wants, and man, he's just like, yeah, they get to where it's a beautiful thing to see. It really is. It's a beautiful thing to see. The joy that it brings me to do this I because I see the joy on the kids' faces, and you
I do
can
too.
too.
I do too. Yeah, I see it. And this is our 5th year. It's not like this is the first year we're doing this. We've done this
Um,
4 other times. Now, briefly, I briefly talked about when we first did it the first year, it was maybe like 30, maybe 20, 30 kids. And then the
yeah,
next year, everybody kind of heard about it. And then they were like, oh, we're going to do it again. So we're going to do this. So tell everybody how it's grown from the very beginning, the first year that we did this, that we were like, hey, we're just going to do this and see how it works, right?
yeah.
So
Well,
tell them what you think.
I tell you, people, the first time I did it, I had COVID, and so it slowed me down. And what I wanted to do was feed 10 families a complete meal, and I wanted to give out at least 100 toys.
Hmm.
Well, when it's a God thing, we were able to feed 100 families and give out three almost 400 toys.
Was that the
Okay,
first year that we did this?
that was the first year.
Oh, really? My numbers are off then. Holy
Turkey.
cow.
It was turkey.
We gave out turkeys.
100
That's
turkey.
right. That's right. I'm
100,
trying to think back the first year. Yeah, we gave out turkeys, didn't we?
Yeah.
yeah, and see, this all came about because me and my wife, we do an outreach. We were doing an outreach with the church and taking food and giving food
Mhm.
to the poor communities. Well, it broke my heart because I seen these two little brothers playing in the backyard, and they were playing catch. One of them had a glove, and one of them had a tennis shoe. So that was their ball. So I says, no. I mean, it brought tears to my eyes because I said these kids are so poor that they're
Yeah.
playing ball with a tennis shoe.
Oh man, that's
And
crazy.
yeah, and so I said we got to do something. And that's when Dennis stepped up and he says, "Hey, well, let's do this." And it
Yeah, I
made
was
it
just like,
possible to where it was good. It made a good thing happen. And since then, last year, tell you what, last year, me and the pastors that were there, he told me, Jerry, this is the biggest event that this town has ever had. Where
what?
it brought over 600 people that were there. Over 600 people. We
Well, I
gave
was
out
being
55.
modest. I was being modest on the numbers there, bud. Oh my
No,
goodness.
no, it's no joke. That's why I say we've made it a big thing because we want people to come. We
You need to get
people
one of
from
those clickers.
people from all over the towns, the surrounding towns of Corcoran, they all flooded in because we had hot dogs, chili dogs. I mean, we had nacho. We had all kind of food. All them tacos that we gave out. That's why I say a lot of effort goes into this, guys. And so we need your stars. We need your stars so we can continue to do this. This is how you guys make it happen. And then your results and the satisfaction you guys are gonna get, you're gonna see it on these kids' faces. I want it to be even bigger than last year.
Rebecca said, I've been watching the joy in the children's faces for years now. Yeah, it's been 4 years. This is
Yeah.
our fifth annual.
Yep.
Fifth
Go ahead.
annual. Blessing. Thank you, Jerry and Nancy, for all the work you do.
You're welcome. Yeah, we picked the Corcoran area. We were led there because those people, they were all without jobs because the rain brought so much flood that it turned. That used to be in the 1800s. Used to be the watering basin. It used to be a lake.
Yeah.
Well, everybody rebuilt and everything because it was dry for so many years. That last year, the rains were so heavy that it made the river again. It made the lake again. And it just flooded out homes all the way to the top of the roof. I mean,
man,
it was so bad that nobody had nowhere to stay. They didn't have jobs. There wasn't, none of their kids were going to have Christmas. I mean, nothing was happening. But we made it happen.
Yep.
All of us.
So
Okay.
Kay asked a question. Do you have an address that they can send donations directly if they want to?
Yes.
Mhm.
You want me to just say it over to?
Yeah, you can say
write it
here,
down?
or you can say
Okay.
here, or however you want to do it.
Okay, 13643 Hood Avenue, like car hood, or I live in a hood.
Let me see. Let me type it out too.
3643
13643
Hood Avenue.
Hood, like in the hood Avenue.
That's in Armona, California. Armona, California. 93202.
93202
202.
to send donations direct to Jerry.
Yeah, like Carolyn, she donated a box of beanies and gloves, scarves, and Bibles to give out.
I
So people
will
can donate
put that
anything.
there. There you go. So 13643 Hood Avenue, Armona, California, 93202 to send donations directly to Jerry. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. You have many options. You can send stars here. You can become a subscriber to keep it going throughout the year. And you can send it directly to him. If you want to send gifts, toys, if you want to buy toys in your local area, put it in a box, or you want to order Amazon stuff to go towards this, anything that you want to donate, anything you want to give, we can make this as big as you guys want it. And
right.
Flood his doors with everything and anything you could possibly buy a toy and send it. Order something on Amazon, send it. Any toys from what age group? From like 4 to 15, 16?
4 to 18. Yeah, because we got kids that go into high school that are doing without. So we got footballs, basketballs. We try to accommodate all ages.
Jerry and Nancy's kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's Jerry's kids. I'm going to start a next time. I'm going to start a telethon.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what tonight I didn't have anything else going on right now, so I was like, you know what? Let's start doing the telethons. Let's start putting this together and see if we can get people to stand behind this again, like we did the last 4 years. And it just takes us to get out there and talk about it. That's why I wanted to invite you on here and title it, hey, put awareness out there for the kids, because that's all we're doing, regardless of all the.
We call it Jerry's kids because
yeah. Well, the original back in the 80s and 70s and 80s and 90s was Jerry Kids.
Yeah.
I forgot his actual name. And then you have the Salvation Army, and you have Toys
Jerry
for Tots.
Lewis.
You have all those too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are bigger, huge organizations that we don't even compete with. We're like not even a raindrop in the sky compared to those guys. They're huge national.
Oh, yeah.
We're just trying to do something locally for your community, and start there and expand. Maybe we can hit Fresno. Maybe we can hit another smaller other than Corcoran or Mona or Lemoore, all that area.
Yeah, because there's areas here that need it too, but see, I just got to get a location set up, and that's what's hard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Getting a
Finding a
central,
park
finding a park,
with the restroom.
finding the restrooms, finding somebody to help me with, because I got to get chairs, I got to get tables. I mean, there's so much,
Yeah.
and that's
A
where
lot involved.
that's where all the extra cash comes from, because we always buy at least $2,000 worth of groceries. I mean, worth of presents, 2,500 if we can. Otherwise, we got to use some for the food, some for here, little there. So donations come in, people. They're very,
Yeah.
very necessary, because there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that come out of my pocket. And as of lately, I haven't had a lot of money. It's barely starting to come in. I got my Social Security coming in, so I'm getting a little bit of income to where I can help out. But I really need that help, people, because all the odds and ends stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It,
please provide stars, subscribe. Let's get on here and let's share the love, man. Let's share the love.
so just put it in perspective, this little operation that we're doing as far as giving toys and stuff for the kids, it does cost money, it does take money. And what better way to put aside a couple $100 here and there to donate, you know to put this all together. It helps Jerry out, it makes it a little bit more easier for him to you know do what he needs to do to get this out to the kids. And you know I have this greatest overwhelmed feeling when I watch this, and I'm like, hey, from my perspective, is that Truckers TV put this together. We're helping to sponsor this for Jerry, and we're doing something good for the community, and that's what I want the legacy to be. Not
Yeah.
any other bull crap that comes with it. It's just the legacy is that we started something for 5 years now. I mean, that is
Yeah,
really good, and it's getting bigger, bigger every
awesome.
year. But it takes the help of everybody.
Yeah.
To do this. It's not just two people or three people. It's amongst everyone, and this is a good thing to do. We're we're not trying to get rich off this. We're just trying to give back to the community, the kids, and do something good
E-
hearted.
Even if people were to donate what it costs to buy a case of sodas every month, I mean,
Mhm.
just every month, hey, $5 a month, and by the time the end of the year comes, with everybody helping a little bit, that would build up into a good fund.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one toy to that one kid, we all know when you buy toys for kids, they play with it for like a good hot minute, and then they just put it to the side. We know that. I used to burn my stuff. I don't know. I used to light my little GI Joes on fire and be like, "Hey, I'm crashing," But that was my enjoyment. I used to dig in the dirt and make little racetracks with my Hot Wheels. That's what I did. My
Yeah,
parents would be like, "Where's that new track set we just bought you for Christmas? It's in the dirt." Or
exactly.
I burnt
Yeah,
my GI Joe plane. And I burnt my GI. I'm shooting my guys with my pellet gun. Oh, playing it in action. We all know that. We all know these kids are either going to remember
but it was
it, they're
just
going
the joy of
to feel
receiving
it,
it the first time. Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
And
Or
some no,
even
don't.
the
I don't know.
whole
It's not
thing of
anything.
getting everybody together and giving them some food so they can feed their family for a couple of days and make it just
Yeah.
that much easier for them. And this is what it's come to. All of us getting together, just having an idea and just giving back to the community. And
yeah,
I hope that we can get more people to get behind us on this. We don't have
yeah.
a lot of followers these days. We don't have a lot of people watching these videos these days, but there's got to be people out there with big hearts. And hopefully you guys can look. We put the address there, send it directly. I want this to be as successful as we possibly can this year. Overwhelming donations directly to his address, other than being a subscriber here or sending stars here to make that transition good too. But you guys can send it. Get on Amazon right now. Buy a toy. Buy something. Give them the opportunity to be able to give this out to kids there during Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Like last year, Carolyn sent, we got a big box and we were like, what's in this box? And there was like, I don't know how many beans. She sent like, I don't
A
know,
bunch of
like
beanies
50 beanies,
and warm gloves.
gloves,
there you
scarf.
go. Yeah.
And that right there, that just giving those out to the kids they were just
So I
happy.
think this year, if you guys do receive something in the mail, it would be good to read off their, say thank you to them,
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
during, hey, today's donations were brought to you by such, some people don't want it, but if, ask them, hey,
But it's just still a
can we,
thank you to them.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you,
When they
or make a public thank you to them. That would be outstanding.
yeah.
Great too.
When they do send us like stuff like that, what we do is we write their names down. We send them a thank you. We send them a thank you card, but we write their name down. So when we're televising, we have the list of everybody what they donated, and then we'll say, "Well, thank you, Carolyn, for the beanies and the Bibles and the gloves. For your donation. We appreciate it." And then other people that donate like $50. Thank you, so and so, that donated the
Yeah.
$50 that helped us possible to buy extra more toys.
Yeah.
And just things like we always make a list of who does send us things.
Good.
Yeah. And we do
But-
make sure that we let them know that we're very thankful for them to help us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this December. I really am.
We are too. That's what we've started. I even got a pastor that we're supposed to go down there tomorrow and pick up 40
They're
bucks,
already asking us.
40 boxes of toys, like Skeletor and stuff like that,
Ooh.
Nerf gun stuff. So
Hey, you might want to check the the value of that, homie. Somebody coming out with some Skeletor toys, you might be able to flip your money and put more money back into it,
Yeah, so-
somebody come out with the whole collection of Cabbage Patch Kids. Whoa, that's like
Yeah,
thousands
there
of
you
dollars
go.
right there.
So that's what I mean. People have got to know me, and they've got to know what we stand for. And I tell them, Truckers TV made this available. They made this dream come true for me, and that's where we're at. And it's grown since then.
Yeah.
And
So I
so,
just had a question. Why the name Truckers? Well, our community, Sadis Ellis, our community was, Jerry used to be a truck driver.
Yeah.
He used to drive a truck, and I actually met him on the road. We worked at the same company, and I came up to him. I'm like, "Hey, Jerry, you ever streamed before?" And he was like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, check this out." And he was just hooked from day one. He was like, "This is cool." I can, So
I was actually
Jerry
the first
was
person. I was actually
Jerry
the first
was
person.
my first driver. Yeah.
Yeah.
To broadcast on Truckers TV. But
I
Truckers
loved
TV started back in the day when, I call it back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago when the pandemic was happening. I flipped on the camera and I started broadcasting live the streets, and Jerry and I were out there right in the middle of everything, delivering toilet paper and you name it,
A lot
all
of
the
toilet paper.
essential cargo. So we ended up being in the same place, grabbing toilet paper to go different places. So that's what happened, and the rest is history, man. We've had some ups and downs and some setbacks. Jerry got hurt and can't do too much as far as driving anymore, but
I got
searched his soul. I think you searched your soul and became a pastor and started preaching, and now we're here, trying to do.
I have a live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm still on there 6:30 in the morning.
And he still drives, but he drives me crazy.
Trucker style.
For every good man, there's a more outstanding woman.
There you go.
Man. So yeah.
Well, my wife takes care of me. Look, she made me this. It's got pomegranate, pineapple, grenadine, passion fruit. She makes all these smoothies.
What is it? Red Bull.
And Red Bull. She wants me. She wants me to stay awake. So
I know you're over there. You're over there napping. I'm like, Jerry, wake up. We're live. Come on.
Yeah, so she made this.
I know, Kay. I miss those days too.
Yeah, I remember when Jerry first started with you. Remember, I was going with you, and then I didn't even know how to download it on my phone. And Dennis was walking me through it when we were traveling to, where was it?
You got such a good memory. She tells me, "Hey, do you remember
what?
We were on our way to Portland, Oregon, and you said, "Oh, you should get," because you were on live with Jerry, and you said, "Well, Nancy is not on there," and I says, "I don't even know how to do it," and you walked me through it on my phone, so I can see it live on my phone, and that was like the first time. That was way back when we were going to Portland, Oregon.
Remember that.
That was a long time.
She remembers every little place,
I
every place we
I'm
went to
like
and stuff. I'm like, I don't
2 weeks ago, I can't even remember. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
So Linda asked, I still think if it's all possible within the 5-year anniversary, Dennis should make an appearance. I'm like, I wish I could. I
Yeah,
wish I
yeah.
could get over there. Maybe
Burrito, burrito, burrito.
I know I tell you what, if this year goes good and we're looking decent with all the changes that are going to happen over the next, 6 months, if it looks like we can do this again on the 6th year, I will try to make it there and be with you with that 6th year, because that's 3 and 3. That's 6 years.
Yeah.
If not, we'll miss that one and do number 7.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
That'd
one
be
of these
awesome.
years,
That would be awesome.
I mean, if we get to 10 years of doing this, Jerry, just think about that. 10 years.
Yeah.
Of giving toys away and getting bigger and bigger every year. I would love for you to get a whole county, gathered up and giving toys away, or, doing some kind of Santa thing,
Yeah, because then I could get together with all the communities, and we could just make it huge.
As much as it is, it's not an easy task. And
No.
and I don't want people to think that, oh yeah, well, you're just collecting toys and money and blah blah blah. It's not. The organization of this, there are big organizations that have full people doing this 24/7, 7 days a week throughout the year, trying for this one thing. And we're just a small drop of rain in a big storm.
That's a lot just for us, just for being a small thing that we make it big, but there's a lot of effort to go into it.
And then there's a lot of effort to it.
Yeah, and then we've gotten to know a lot of the business owners here in the community. Mm-hmm. So I go to like Smart and Final, and I go to what's the canned goods store, grocery outlet. That the manager knows me. I go there every year, and I ask them for donations for potato chips, whatever they can give us. And he usually gives me a gift card for $150, and he goes, "Here, buy whatever you want for to give out on your," because he knows we do this through Truckers TV. And so he goes, "If you need water, here's a $150 gift card. Go buy whatever you need in our store." And then I'll go through the store, me and Jerry, and we'll buy like waters, juices, so that we can give out.
So a lot of companies will do that for sake of, they will, because they have a budget, an advertising budget, and that's part of their advertising budget. A lot of people don't know that. They're either that or afraid to ask, store owners, hey, we're putting this on for the community. We're doing this. Do you have anything that you can contribute? And we'll put your name out there. So you barter for that, donation, and you barter for, sake of advertisement for the company. Marketing and advertising is huge. But the average American or the average person doesn't realize how big marketing and advertising is, and how much thousands upon millions of dollars that these larger companies are paying for advertising marketing to target small communities. And that's just the business side that I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
now
you can approach them and ask them for donations.
Tell you what, there is a big need for, and I'm going to try to get something done. Every year we got to rent a trailer.
Oh yeah.
To keep the toys in. Okay, so we got to have something contained, something that we can lock, and that's what's hard to find a trailer, because we got to keep it for about a week.
What's funny? You say that, right? And I'm like, well, I had a 20-foot trailer. Yeah. I had one that I could have donated to you.
Yeah.
But no, it got held hostage.
Right.
We know how that goes.
We know how that went. I had a trailer that, if they would have not held it hostage, I probably could have gave you that trailer for the year, or for whatever you want, or even just given it to you.
Yeah.
For that matter. I mean, but we all know what happened there, so.
Yeah. Like they say, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be.
But it's amazing how life works out, that we have a need for something, and I did have it, I don't know. I kind of shoot myself in the foot thinking about it all the time. Could I go over there and pay? Sure, I could. But it's so far back and so lost cause right now. It's just why
Yeah.
even bother? Why even bother opening up a new wound or the old wound when it's just a done deal? So
Right.
I just let it go. I forgot about it. So
But that's what
whatever.
that's one of the main things we got to do, because in order to go shopping, we got to have, because when we go shopping, we fill up them big square bins,
Uh-huh.
about
No, we see that.
about
Yeah.
about 4 bins, 4 or 5 bins, sometimes 6 bins, and we got to dump them somewhere. So we go dump them inside the trailer, and then we sort them out later on. Boys, girls, ages. That's why I say the trailer is very important to us. So donations help towards that. And so I said we're busy, man, because we got a lot of sorting to do. There's a lot involved that we do, that with my hip going out or out. Um, it,
Said my hip going up. What you
yeah,
doing?
they said the whole bone deteriorated on my hip,
Gone.
and
What?
so yeah, my hip just blew out. They got to do a total hip replacement on it.
Man.
That's why I don't get out.
You
When
get
I
one of
when
those
I
scooters.
I got a little Harley scooter.
You got a little, yeah. Put some
Yeah, we
flames on it, Put some flames, homie.
I'm gonna put some chrome wheels on it and stuff.
Put little taco bazes on there, Put little tacos on the side of it.
Yeah,
Little
I
taco
got one.
cart.
I got a good deal on one, and it all comes apart to where the whole thing is only like 34 pounds.
Oh, it's mobile, huh? You can put it on
Yes,
the
I keep it in
plane.
my trunk. I keep it in my trunk in case I go to
Ah,
town. Hey, I just charge the battery, make sure the battery's charged, and it goes.
orale, orale. You got the taco cart.
Got my lowrider.
Well, low right. What'd you do with your Harley? You still got that?
No, I had to get rid of it.
we
Ah,
cried. We
I bet you
cried.
did.
Hey, if it comes to eating or looking at my Harley, I got to eat.
I understand, man. Yeah.
I hated to part with it, but hey, it came to me for a season, and
Well,
the season came for it to leave.
let me confide in you. So recently, I got really big on my trucking company. I got a few trucks, few drivers, few things under my belt, and I got really, I want to say, a little arrogant on what I was doing. I was growing and growing and growing, and just faster than my britches could hold on to.
Yeah,
And I had to like swallow my pride. You know how I am. I'm very prideful in the things that I work hard for what I got. So I had to swallow my pride and really start reducing back down to what I can handle and not think so big. And it's been a real eye opener, trying to get these trucks going and get people in these trucks and literally trying to help, trying to provide a position of driving to take care of people. But even that backfired. It's like it was hard. It's hard, man. It really is. So I had to swallow my pride and back down a little bit. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to tell people that, hey, I got to sell my stuff because I can't pay the bills. I'm like,
right.
literally, I can't pay the bills. I mean, insurance is high. I can't make the premiums. I can't pay this. I can't pay that. There's not enough money coming in for truck driving. It's squeezing anybody and everybody out real quick. And I'm just waiting. Like I said before, if you ever catch any of my lives, I'm just waiting for that big company to just get squeezed so hard, like Knight, Swift, the bigger guys. It's going to take one of those guys to fall to really open up eyeballs on everybody, because those are billions upon billions of revenue. $80 billion in revenue coming in with those larger companies. And if they fall, then 100% unequivocally there is a problem.
Yeah.
And and we got to fix it. So it's been really tough. It's really hard.
There is the problem. It's just nobody's really realized it yet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the little guy is the one who's realized it already.
Bro,
And
my little tab hole butt in the pond, man, I can't keep up. I'm just like, come on, give me a pole. Come on, give me something.
that's what I'm saying, because I know it's hard. But
As Jerry said, you want to look at those trucks just sitting in the driveway.
yeah, Got a beautiful set of trucks, man. But
I
they're just
know you got a whole line of them. Ain't nobody
can't
buying
afford
them.
can't afford to put gas in them.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Nancy just bought her a new vehicle.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Well, it's not new, but
New to us.
yeah,
Nah,
it's newer.
new is
It,
new.
yeah,
It fit the need. It fit the
scooter's only
Certified pre-owned.
yeah.
yeah. My I got something. My scooter fits in there. My walker fits in there. I fit in there. So that works.
Right on. Yeah. So my whole mission tonight was to get this out there and start for the month of October, November, the 2 months that I'm going to start coming on here, probably
Give me
once a week,
I think you're
for the next 2
oh,
months,
yeah.
trying to seek either direct donations to you to build this up, or they can become a subscriber to the channel. They can send stars to the channel, because that's all going to funnel through as well. There's so many different avenues. You can send a check straight to Jerry for donations. You can send him Amazon toys. I don't know so much about putting food in the mail, but you know, don't send cookies and pastries and pies. I don't think that's going to probably spoil, but
Now this is going to take place on Saturday, December the 14th.
December 14th. Okay. There
That's our
goes the
date.
date. Okay.
That's our date.
December 14th. All right.
You
That's
can gift
just-
cards to my food.
Yeah, they can even send gift cards for food or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, they can go to the local um Subway or
Everybody loves
Denny's,
Starbucks, Denny's,
Starbucks.
Applebee's, or
If you guys
Chili.
want to, if you want to
Just
buy
anything.
food cards, yep, send them to
Or
Jerry
even
directly.
yeah, or even Walmart gift cards, because Walmart sells food and stuff. If we need to get sodas or juices or anything,
Uh-huh.
ice, whatever we need.
Yeah.
CVS, if people want medicine, CVS, gift
Yeah.
cards. Walgreens, any kind of gift card, any stocking stuffers, things that you want to donate, please, please, please donate directly to Jerry. But the other avenue is obviously you can become a subscriber for the long term for next year as well. The more subscribers we have now to this channel, and the more stars that we accumulate every month, goes towards next year and helping this year as well. So you can prolong this for another year by becoming a subscriber now and subscribe to the channel.
Remember, you can do it.
You can do it. But we're going to try to, collaborate more with Jerry here and keep the buzz going. If people can go viral by just bobbing up and down on a sailboat, or saying Hawk 2 and becoming a national sensation. I mean, giving toys to kids, come on, please open your hearts, open your wallets a little bit. A penny is 1 star. That is it, guys. We're not asking for millions of dollars here.
It don't take a lot, people.
It doesn't take a lot. It takes, I mean, $4, $5, $6 per person, 160, to 1,000 people doing it. There you go. We're done. We're good. We got what we needed. We're not asking for any more than that. We just want to see what we can get and put it towards this. It's a good program. This is our 5th year doing it. I am 100% supporting this as much as I possibly can. Times are tough. Times are tough on my side too. I'm shutting down my business, not completely, but I've got 1 truck running and me part-time. It's been hard. But I'm still looking forward to this because it's something I feel in my heart that it will.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It is a good thing. So
people just come out, respond, people, show the love. You might spend $10 on junk, something you don't need. Spend the $10 here.
Yeah.
We'll appreciate it. And the kids will appreciate it.
See these kids' smiles when we yeah.
That makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, how are we going to get you in a Santa suit this year?
If that's what it takes.
Hey,
Hey,
I don't know. Nancy, start sewing up some.
We can't get you in the minion suit. Remember that? What happened?
oh my God, yeah. I know I'm not going to get in the minion suit. We tried that. I got stuck in there.
Did you?
Yeah, and then my granddaughter, I don't know how, but I fell down. And I was like, help me! I can't help! I'm
It was
stuck!
like
I
the
can't get out!
Christmas
I can't get
story.
out!"
It was like, help me! Come
It
on!
was, and everybody was laughing so much. I was getting claustrophobic in there. I can't get out! I can't get out! Help me! And we were just busting up laughing. I said, "I'm
Where's
gonna
the
die in here!"
video? Where's the video going viral, man? Come on
Oh,
with that.
Video, huh?
I think we do
We
have a video.
do have that video.
You gotta send it to me. I gotta post it. Oh my
You
goodness.
you could see me. I couldn't help him because I was
You were
laughing so hard.
dying. You were
I
laughing.
was laughing so hard. And he's on the ground rolling around. He's rolling around on the ground saying, I can't breathe. And that made me laugh. It was just funny. It was the
Oh,
funniest video ever.
you need to put a reel. You gotta make a reel.
It
You
was
guys
really
gotta
funny.
post. Gotta keep
That was
posting.
so funny. My gosh. So yeah, maybe a Santa suit, but not a minion suit.
He was actually playing the role.
I was, yeah. You can
Yeah,
you
I
can hear
think
me.
everybody wants to see that video there, bro.
You can hear me telling my granddaughter, Angelique, help me, I'm stuck, help me.
Oh my goodness. Nancy, send that video to me so I can post it on the page so everybody can
You
laugh.
have to find it, yeah. But
Oh my goodness. Post it on yours and I'll post it on mine. We'll see. We'll get those views on there.
yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So
All right.
thank you guys. Thank
So
you
December
guys
14th,
again.
right? That is the goal.
Yes.
December 14th. All
Yeah.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we got until December 14th to bring in as much as we possibly can. We're not going to stop. We're not going to say, okay, it's going to be just $2,500. We're going to get that and exceed that and try to get over that. And anything that's left over, we can hopefully put it towards next year as well. But anything, send it directly. You got the address right there, 13643 Hood Avenue, Armona, California, 93202. Send your donations directly to Jerry's door. Flood him with your generosity and your gifts. You could write a check if you want to go old school. Just make it out to Jerry Lujan. Just make it out to you.
Yeah, just Jerry Lujan.
Yeah, Jerry Lujan, so he can cash it in the bank and then put it towards the kids. And that's what we're doing.
I got a savings set aside just for that. So
okay. Jerry is not a nonprofit, so what we raise is what we're going to go towards it, and then hopefully we have some extra left over to, put towards next year or however they want to disperse that as well. So I wish we were a nonprofit, but we're not. We're, we just try to raise money from the general public to help out with this, and that's the way it goes. Capitalism, helping people helping people, as much as we possibly can, but it takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of donations, a lot of work. So hopefully we can get that from the community.
You guys bring in the funds and I will do the work.
There you go.
My wife would do a lot of work.
But be part of something in your life. Be part of something that you can be proud of. And that's what we're trying to put out. If it's got to go directly to you, that's fine with me. You can also do it by being part of this page and helping this page grow and keep growing. However you want to do it, it is entirely up to you. Nobody's telling you what to do. But please participate. Please be part of this, and please help us make this grow. Our 5th annual toy giveaway with Jerry and Nancy. Jerry and Nancy's kids. That's what we'll call it, because I think if we call it Jerry's kids too many times, we'll probably get sued for copyright.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's not the original Jerry's kids, but it's Jerry and Nancy's kids. 2024. They're in California. Please, please, please donate it, whatever you can. All right, Jerry, any last closing words you got?
No, just follow your hearts, people. Follow your hearts, and all I got to say, this is a good thing. Do what makes you feel good. If it always makes me feel good to help somebody. This will make you feel good, and you'll see the results.
That's what I'm talking
God
about.
bless you guys.
You want to close with a prayer there, Jerry?
Yes. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, I come to you today, Father, and I just give so much thanks to Dennis and the Truckers TV sponsorship, to all the people who watch and listen, Lord, because right now, their hearts. you know that those who are listening and those who are going to listen to this are going to be affected. I claim it, Father, in your name, and I give you so much thanks, honor, and praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty.
Peace out.
Peace out. Well, this concludes our show. I see Curtis in the background. Curtis is in there.
Good.
But, all right, Jared, go eat some pork chops or some chicken or something. I don't know.
Oh, she just made
Frying up all that food.
she just made some meatloaf.
What? You eating meatloaf tonight?
The meatloaf. Hey,
Man.
homemade meatloaf. Nice. And then she wonders, how come you keep gaining weight?
You know what, Jared? I wanna thank you for always being there, man. You know what I mean?
I told you when I met you, I'll be your friend, and I'll be your friend to the end.
And honestly, you
I'm
have
like,
been. I'm gonna tear up right now. I'm serious, man. Thank you for being my friend, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm not trying to make you chuckle, but I'm just.
no.
You're a brother from another mother.
I know, man. I gotta get back to Cali somehow, but no,
I mean, you
seriously,
know,
I'm choking up
you-
because I appreciate your friendship. I really do. There's very few friends I have, and you are one of them. And I from the bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate you. Okay.
You mean a lot to us, Dennis. We
Yeah.
thank you for everything.
when you
Yeah.
came here, our kids call you Uncle Dennis, and to her, yeah,
Even Maggie misses you.
you're part of our
I gotta
family.
get out there, man. I gotta get out
I'll
there.
be like Chucky. I'll be your friend to the end.
Man, thank you.
Hey, who you got in there?
Curtis, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I'm
Hey,
getting
Curtis.
emotional. I'm
Hey,
getting
Jack.
emotional, goddammit.
Good to see you there, Curtis.
Hey, good seeing you too, Jack.
Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that.
It's
No, but
okay.
thank you, Jerry.
You're
Homie
welcome.
for life, man. Homie for life, bro. Whew.
That's sideway peace.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna go chow
right,
down
man.
on some of that good stuff she got cooking.
Yay. All right.
Sounds
Send
good.
some
You guys
meatloaf
take
in the
care.
box, man.
Y'all have a
Take
great
care.
evening.
Good night.
Good
Okay,
night.
tell Sabrina we say hello.
All right. Man, what's up, Curtis B?
Hey, not a thing.
Oh
Just-
man, you got me all teary-eyed. Jesus Christ. This is a good podcast. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Hopefully people got the message and the sincerity of it. And, we're just trying, we're trying out here to do some good stuff, with whatever influence that we have, and genuinely do it, not blowing smoke up anybody's butt. You know what I'm saying? But Curtis, that's the address right there. If we can take that and post that periodically, and make a post, that address right there, direct donations to him. If we can get people to get some donations out to him, to grow this thing, man. This is our 5th annual. So you just wake up there, Bubba?
No, I've been watching you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I figured you might pop in. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been keeping up with you.
I've been losing myself a little bit by a little bit, but I think I'm maintaining, trying at least.
Yeah.
It's been
That's
hard, man. Honestly, it's been hard trying to run this damn business. So I think I got too big too quick, and it bit me in the ass. And now I got to downsize and just damage control and keep the one driver I got going hard, and liquefy everything else. So it's been tough. Everybody's seen it from when I started to when I'm building, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. This shit's hard out here, man. It's not easy, trying to make ends meet, even with the business. People think once you open up a business, oh, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to be rich. Beep, you are.
That's not going to happen.
It's even more work.
Yeah.
Instead of working at 9 to 5, I'm working 24/7, trying to figure out ways to make ends meet and put this bill and that bill and pay that bill. Okay, next week I got another set of bills. How am I going to get that? It ain't rainbows and friggin' butterflies, man. It's a hard thing to run your own business. It's not easy. You know, that's why 90% of the population There's only 1%ers out there that have a business, right? That's what they say. The 1%ers.
You
The
know,
rest of us do the work. Go ahead.
back when the pandemic started, the government was offering these small business loans. And I heard you say it once before that you had applied and you did not qualify.
Nope. Credit
Well,
score.
I don't know if you've heard me talk about him, Mark K. Have you heard of this gentleman?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you need to look him up on Facebook, Twitter, or all the others, and you need to follow him. He does a daily podcast.
Oh wait, no, I think Mark K, right?
Yeah, Kaye. I've been watching his podcast daily.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's very informative, and he's going to be broadcasting daily up until the election, and then he's going to have a special event for the election day and night. He'll be broadcasting live. He's got a facility rented where he's going to do a live podcast. He's doing the
Wow, he's got 1.1 million followers.
sir.
Bam!
Big time.
If we
man.
could only be, if we could only have that. Holy yikes!
So
I'm not good enough yet to be that big.
watch his video from today.
Okay.
And check him out. And once you watch it, you'll get interested in him. He's a very, very good speaker. And he's letting you
8 hours ago.
Yeah, he'll let you know exactly what's happening, right or wrong, on both parties.
I gotta get a little mic like that. He's got a headset just like me, so I'm doing the right thing, right? I'm kind of looking like what everybody else is doing, you know. Hey, I'm learning too, man. I've come a long way from the very beginning of. Hi guys, my name is Dennis, and I'm gonna stream for you. Watch me. You know, I've come a long way. I mean, kind of self-taught broadcasting, I guess you could say. I don't have all the right correct words and, you know, articulate the best, you know, vocabulary. I'm downright kind of a dum-dum, but yeah.
Well, back to that small business loans. That was created, and you didn't have to pay for it for 3 years. Now they are wanting their money now. Mm-hmm. That's hurting a lot of these businesses also, these truckers, because they went out and bought $300,000 worth of truck and multiple trucks and stuff, and now the government's wanting their money back. So now they can't pay it back. So it's shutting a lot of the trucking businesses down. And you know,
go ahead.
You know how many people come to the United States to become truck drivers, so-called drivers. Well, they're also going to be asked to be paying back money. And you're going to see a little bit of an opening for trucking. For you, it'll be a good thing being an independent business owner because you're going to get better rates, get more job offers. It's gonna get better.
You know, if I can hold on by the skin of my teeth just a little bit longer, I think maybe I can get through to see what that's going to be like on the other side. But I don't want to say that I made a mistake on my timing. I think I'm right in that sweet spot of maybe something happening, but I think I was a little bit premature on it.
Yes, sir.
But let me tell you this. There was a meeting that Paget went to today on the FMCSA is going to make some huge changes in January. So that was something that they put out. I'm not going to put out a lot of details on it, but there are some changes that are going to happen. How people are going to be able to start their DOTs and their MCs. I think they're going away with the MC numbers, and they're just doing DOT numbers. So there's some changes happening I don't want to put out too much of information because it's all coming through right now. I'm on this side now where I can see that coming through because we deal with that kind of stuff at my work. You know, we deal with the FMCSA, their new rules and regulations, all of the things that are coming through, and I'm actually learning a lot. I think between knowing how to start a trucking business, and I think mechanics, fixing trucks and building trucking businesses, I think that's a spot where I am trying to put myself in that particular spot. I want to fix trucks because it's a very lucrative business because trucks break down all the goddamn time. So what not to have a mechanic shop that will fix those, and then also learning the administrative side of the house, your IFTAs, your filings, your permits, your license tags and registrations to your trucks, your all of those things. And I'm learning that now, and I'm proud to work where I'm working, and I love the atmosphere. I love learning what I'm learning, and you know, I hope that a lot of you guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the permit shop, and they're out of Springfield, Missouri, and I'm part of that, and I'm very honored to be part of that. So she's even, you know, thinking about getting some podcasts going, you know, and things like that, teaching the general public on some of the things that are going on, and help people that are just not able to do it for themselves. They just drive their trucks and we take care of your administration. You know what I mean? And that's what they've been doing for me for the last 2 years, which is fantastic. Now I'm on that side, as well as running my business, but I have a more expanded mindset on what's really going on. So I hope I can hold on, but if I can't, I might have to put everything on pause. I don't have to necessarily close out my DOT number or my MC number or whatever, my authority. I don't have to close it out, but I can lend it, lease it, and rent it to other drivers that want to benefit from having a seasoned DOT number that brokers will work with, that it has the trust built there. I can bring on carriers to work with my DOT number at a cost, obviously. I'm not going to just risk my DOT number for any willy-nilly out there. You're going to have to, you know, make sure that you can qualify and do that. But I'm willing to put up my DOT number, my legacy of it, and my backing of it for people to be able to hit the ground running, go out there and make some money with the new trucking companies. So if they do make changes in January with the new FMCSA guidelines and things like that, I'll be in the position where I can offer help and offer through the permit shop the ability to get people off the ground really quickly and efficiently.
Right.
So I'm not looking to try to do anything on my own. I want to work there because I think what she's doing, Paget and the team there, is just fantastic. You know, we're helping a lot of people and maintaining, keeping their business going. So I'm learning a lot. And one thing I did learn about the business aspect of it is it's not easy. Whew. Even if you think it's easy, it's got some patterns and some hiccups and roadblocks that you're going to hit, and you're going to be like, what the beep do I do now?
Yeah.
You know, and then you have to fight with insurance. You have to fight with premiums that are high, that are just ridiculous. You're like, well, I only have this truck and that truck. Why do I have to pay a full amount? You know, I'm only driving a certain amount of miles, this, that, and that. You're trying to reduce as much as you possibly can. And it's hard. It really is very hard. Has it been? Hopefully you got your growing pains with drivers behind you. Yeah, I hope so too, but they're always lingering. Still a pain in the ass, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Robin?
I personally think, and we had talked about it before, that you kind of got too big too quick. And
I know.
I think 2 trucks to start with was plenty. That way, You know, it, you have a customer. Do you still have him, or
Yeah.
you have to let him
Yeah,
go?
we're still servicing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tough getting loads. I know that because you get paid delivering, but you have no pickup, and then you have to find a load to get back to your load. You know, your customer,
Mm-hmm.
and you have how many trips did your drivers make that they were deadheading? You know,
Quite a bit, yeah, quite a bit to try to.
that's what kills a trucking company, not carrying loads and having the wheels started. And 2 trucks, I think, would have been adequate to start with. You know, you when you was by yourself driving, you did make a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You had
But
to,
it was easier to manage because it was just me,
yeah,
utilizing the fuel, and it was just me and the insurance in one trailer. So it was easier per se.
yeah. But the way you got it set up now, I think you'll be fine for now. It'll take you a few months to see it. You know, it's not going to show up just instantly.
Yeah.
Uh, Eric driving uh, the one truck, and then you on the weekends if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
and that ought to be all right.
Yeah.
It'll make your company survive.
Right. So right now I'm battling the insurance side because what they're doing, and it's very difficult because I had those trucks on there, right? The trucks, the trailers, and everything else. I had them
Yeah.
all together on there. So they won't reduce. They won't reduce even if I take the trucks off of my FMCSA and my MS or MSC, whatever, 150, whatever it is. Even if I take them off there and don't pay for the registration or take them off, I still can't reduce them. So they're requiring me to pay the full amount on 7 trucks when I only have 2 on the road.
Holy crap.
That's what I said. So I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I still have to pay $7,000 a month. It was $13,000 a month for insurance, $13,000 for 7 trucks and 7 trailers, 13 grand a month. That ate up a lot of my profit.
Yeah.
So found out real quick that I can't maintain this. You would have to have each driver pulling in at least $6,000 a week to be able to afford all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fuel on top of that, I think my fuel bill at the top of the key there at 7 trucks and 7 trailers was like at, God, no, 10 grand, I think.
Wow.
10 or 15,000. No, it was more than that. I don't know the exact number off my head. I have to look at the documents, the paperwork, but it was up there per month, or per truck was consuming that much fuel. And it was just nuts. It was crazy. So between the insurance and the fuel alone, your profits were just eaten right out of you along the way. Then that just takes anything that you would possibly make right out the door.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
a $6,000 transmission, $1,000 here, tires, a couple hundred to $500 to $800 there, and it was happening every other week. So your profits are just shot out the window.
Yeah.
People don't realize how much a trucking company pays out. $13,000 for insurance, another $10,000 to $15,000 per month. Add those two together, you have to make at least $100 grand. Never mind if you have truck payments. I can't imagine if I had 7 truck payments
Right.
on top of my insurance. If I had a $2,500 a month truck payment, or $1,500 or even $900 a month times 7 brand new trucks and leased out brand new trucks, that I owned all the trucks. You know what I mean? Or at least I had them, I had them, whatever. But that's crazy. You know, so me jumping into this, like, I'm like, hey, yeah, we can make a lot of money, but no, beep, we can. Beep, we're losing. We're losing money. We're losing money every single day. There was no money to be made. You know,
Yeah.
and it's tough. And I don't know how many people can relate to this. I don't know how many people out there on the same boat as me, or maybe other people are smarter than me, or they did it a little bit different, or they're better at it. Whatever it is, you know, if somebody can relate to this, then that's what's going on with my side, you know. So and that's what it is. You should work on finding good solid drivers and get the truck for them.
I wanted to point that out, that comment to Linda. You know, that's one thing that's really hard to do. It's like Dennis. He hired 2 drivers in good faith. One of them was his friend. And there you have it. Drivers are hard to find. You know, you can't just say this one person's better than this other one. You don't know unless you know their driving techniques, their habits, how they treat the equipment, things like that. Personally, you're just pissing in the wind. You're putting your faith in somebody that you don't know nothing about. What's on paper, it may not be what's in person.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a thing that employers cannot do is badmouth their former employees. They can go around and about with it. They just can't come out and flat say, this driver he tore all my equipment up. He was not making the miles, always late for deliveries and pickups. You know, they can't do things like that.
Oops.
It's, you know, you just don't know what you're getting until you get them. It's just that simple. And by the way, hi everybody. How you doing?
Yeah, that's definitely right there. That's a rule of huge thumb right there. It's easier to work with somebody you don't have a relationship with, or
That's
friendship, or family, or blood ties. It is very much because you can definitely put down, this is how it is, this is my business, this is what I want. I don't care about your feelings, you know, or not necessarily that harsh, but you know, that's the military side of me talking. You do what I tell you, God damn it! Don't you run your mouth. But he can't do that with everybody, and I definitely can't treat everybody like military, which I would love to, but not everybody can take it. Obviously, they didn't join the military, so to be treated that way. So it's a learning curve on all aspects. But I mean, it's been a roller coaster of a ride. I mean, I'm just trying to survive right now and trying to be smart about my actions and what I do. I'm not trying to expand anymore. I'm not trying to get any bigger. I'm actually trying to reduce, but we'll see. I'll put that address back up on there. So earlier in the show, we had Jerry on here. Just want to remind everybody that's new coming in. That is Jerry's address for you guys to send direct support to him.
I got it scrolling. I got it scrolling on the bottom of the page too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Blood is usually bad blood. Yep.
Yeah, I work for my dad. I work for my father-in-law. That don't work.
They are harassing too much. Yep. Yeah. Definitely doing that. I mean, we get daily calls at the permit shop. Just somebody that's breathing into the mic. I mean, it's not like they care. I mean, they just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, permit shop, how may I help you?" And all they hear is, and I'm like, I was listening to one of the call because I was in the background, right? They were like, "Hey, Dennis, that's who's calling." So they call up and they put it on the speakerphone, and all you hear is, I'm like, "The fuck? Who does this?" Okay. All right,
It
buddy.
It wasn't me.
Well, it's definitely a male, so we can narrow that down. It was like it's like somebody wheezing into an air system, or somebody was sitting on a couch with a, with a whatever they call those air defibrillator things. So somebody's got a hard on for me. I don't know. Whatever.
It's Linda. I'll tell
It's Linda. Linda, stop harassing me. Stop harassing me. But I tell you what, that door swings both ways. I tell you what, life is a roller door that swings both ways. You get what you dish. So,
Yeah.
man, this is a good little podcast, man. We put some good information out. We talked about some good stuff. Thank you for the website. I'll definitely keep an eye on him. See what he's doing. 1 million people. That's a lot of people watching his stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, he has 431 comments on this last video, but the shares, bro, 112 shares. So that's 112 different times that video went out. How many do we have on ours? Probably not much. 3 people, maybe 4. So the question was asked, how many people do we have following Truckers TV? I will tell you that right now. The original OG page has listed as 1,000 likes and 162,000 followers. Those are real, and which of those are bots? Who is genuine? Who is, quite frankly, real? That's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to probably put 20,000 people as being real in there. And the rest of them are just generated. I call it bot power. When you purchase, what's funny? They even have a commercial out there. Do you want real followers and not just some robot saying they like your stuff? You can pay blah, 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 X amount of money to get real followers. I'm like, I thought that was the whole concept in the begin with, that you put something out there and people are sharing it and you get real followers. No, you're buying bots. So when you advertise your shit out there, bots are coming in to fill those voids and gaps to keep the popularity going. So it's just a generated money maker that's making money to generate money to make more money. Capitalism at the computer level's finest. And then we ran into that one guy. Oh my God. He comes in and says, hey, your numbers are really low for your podcast or for your broadcast. We can bump your numbers up for X amount of dollars. And I was like, what the? So I can have my counter, my little ticker right there. My little ticker that says 41 people right now, 42. It's going up. So I think what I'm talking about is very interesting to people. That little ticker, this particular gentleman from Pakistan or India or wherever country he came from with that dialect, was telling me that he can put 500 people on that ticker and trick you guys, right? And I'm exposing it. I really don't care because it pisses me off. I got to pay $10. What was it? $100 an hour?
Something like that, yeah.
It was $100 an hour to make that ticker hit 1,000 people for an hour. And what that does is it tricks you as a viewer. And I don't know how many other people, I'm just exposing the shit. I don't really give a fuck. How many other entities out there and podcasters are paying for this service that somebody knows how to manipulate those numbers? Now, I might be banned or this might be throttled down because I'm putting something out there that, it's misinformation. No, it isn't, goddammit. This guy approached me. I sent the emails to, and I was being a bitch boy. I was like, I'm not paying you $100 to get 500 people in here. Are you out of your mind? If they're not here genuinely, they can all kiss my ass. So that's, I was just like, wow. That's crazy. I don't know what you thought. What did you think, Curtis?
Well, my appearance, it looks great, but according to Facebook, they weren't recognized. Facebook didn't see them.
Yeah.
I checked it when I was broadcasting that. He done that while I was doing this podcast. And it looked good to the viewers, and to me, crap, I had 1,000-something viewers.
I was like, holy shit. It looked like the average person coming in, be like, wow, there's 1,000 people watching this. What are they watching? And then, and then they got, hi guys, I'm Dennis. I'm talking to you about trucking. And then they're like, what the fuck am I watching? I mean, we would get messages. We would get messages in the background like, what are we watching? What is going on here? And I'm like, I'm Dennis. I am Dennis. I'm Dennis. Hi, you're watching Dennis. And it's just like, I didn't know what to say. It was like, what do you say to that? You know, people are coming in here thinking that, oh, there's 1,000 people. Is somebody dying in here? Did somebody get lit on fire? Did, you know, somebody, is there a porn in the background? What's going on? You know, what is so exciting in here? It was nothing. It was some dude just trying to manipulate the numbers. I was just like, oh, that's crazy. I watched the clothing boutique. It's 800 to 20,000. See, that's what I'm talking about. How is that genuine? Can that be genuine, or is that bot? That is the question. You can't, after me finding out this, knowing that somebody is out there prophetizing, making money off of, what do they call it? Vote or someone's being vain, or they, or not. That's the wrong word to say. What do I say? Somebody wants to inflate who they are and become popular in something that they're not popular at, that they're just producing numbers just to trick people. I'm not about that. I haven't been since I'm beginning this thing. If you're not a true follower, then you're not a true follower. I personally think, and I don't want to piss anybody off, and I'm not, this is not to piss you off, but I mean, people that subscribe, give stars, that people that are here every day and they leave comments, they talk to us, they're here on a, like Robert, Linda, you know, a few other people, you know, that's just the you know, Win. I mean, the list goes on and on. Linda, those people here are on a daily basis. Those are our genuine people. And that's who we focus on. That's who we love to see. And when we don't see them, right, Curtis, we're like, where's such and such? I haven't seen that person in a long time. Like Robin just popped in. I haven't seen her in a couple weeks. Yeah. Robin just popped in. She was in the background. I know she's been. Rab's there. I see Rab. We notice that you are here because you're here on a daily basis. We see that. But when we don't see that, we're like, oh, what's going on now? What, do we piss somebody off? You know, and if we don't mention your names, it's not because we don't notice. It's we notice. You know, and we're not trying to, how can you say, trying to get you to, I'll just be frank, kiss our ass or anything. I'm not trying to get anybody to kiss my ass. We just like to have you guys here. We're performing for you. We're talking about different issues and different things in this podcast. We're talking about what we think is important at the time. Yeah, we fundraise. Yes, we ask for stars. Yes, we do this. That's part of the page and the growth of this, right? That's a given. But sometimes we get into some good topics. Curtis comes in here and talks about, I don't know, hot dogs and sausages. I mean, today's topic is old people and sausages. I don't know what it is with ding dongs and sausages, or, you know, talking about hamburgers and cheeseburgers. That's what you want to talk about. Talk about it. But it's a place for you guys to gather and talk about sausages. You know, however many different types there are. Big ones, little ones, small ones, you know, fat ones, girthy ones. They're all good sausages. Spicy ones, mild, dipped in sauce.
I do the cheddar jalapeno sausages.
Oh, he likes it a little spicy sauces. He likes that foreign sausage.
what I do, Dennis, myself personally, when I do these podcasts, I look at the reactions that we get. You know, up here on the top, you got where you can pop it down and see all the reaction, who's reacting to these videos. All right, like Martha Jones, Beverly Hallmark, Ben Hughes, Rav, Tina, Mike, William J, Chuck Taylor, and there's 60 more.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I will thank them for their reaction, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for liking the video, things like that. I know they come in here. I don't know how long they stay or anything, but I do know they came in, and them are the faithful ones right there. A lot of them does not comment. They just like sitting back, or they're doing their house chores or outside with their earbuds on, listening to what we're creating.
I mean, hell, Wynn knitted a whole blanket. Matter of fact, it's in the other room on my bed. I sleep with it all the time.
Yeah.
Still got that 3 years now. About 3 years, isn't it?
Yeah, getting around 3 years.
Around 3 years, she knitted. She was listening to me roll down the highway, talking, you know, this smack and that smack and all this smack, while she's knitting a full blanket.
Right.
And literally sent it to me as a gift. Said, hey, I was listening to you. You kept me entertained. There you go. Here's a blanket. I was like, wow. I still have that blanket. Every truck that I go into, it comes with me, especially in wintertime. Yeah. I mean, just, you know, just meeting you guys and having dinners with a lot of you guys, shaking your hands, taking pictures with you guys. I mean, I'm nobody special. I'm not trying to be overzealous rock star here, because I'm not. I know I'm not. I'm not even close. I'm definitely not making millions of dollars off this shit. I like it because it's fun to do, and it makes my life a little bit more interesting, you know, to have you guys part of it. And that's what I do it for. To be transparent, say hi, but I don't always type because I'm multitasking, right? She's always doing something, cooking, cleaning, out in her yard. I mean, but she's here. And she pops in and she makes herself known. Hey, I'm here. I'm here to support you, Dennis. However, I give you a pair of shit kicker boots when you're having a hard time, which I have. I don't know how many pairs of shit kickers she's given me to kick the shit off, which that is our thing. We talk about it all the time, don't we, Curtis? We're like, hey, when I've got my shit kickers on, he gave me, because she would literally, like when I was down and out, you know, and about to give up and cry like a little biatch, you know, she stepped in and said, oh, hold on, Dennis. Hold on. Don't let it get to you. You got this. Here's your shit kickers. Put them on and kick some shit. And I was like, yeah, Win, let's go. Let's kick some shit. So that's our joke every time we talk about it, when shit's happening. And she knew, too, when I was having issues with the truck. And that's how intuitive a lot of our fans are, because they know when I'm in a certain mood. Like if I'm quiet, there's something going on. They know something's going on. And that's just how they've gotten to know me in the last 3 to 4 years. We've had many conversations. You know, we've had many conversations talking about, you know, how to do things and things like she hasn't told me how to run this page. She's just like, look, this is what I see on my side. This is what I think. And I took her criticism as a constructive criticism, and it helped me. You know, you guys have helped me, man, more than I can count the ways. Curtis, you've helped me more than I can count the ways. And, you know, it's just, it's whew, the fucking waterfall again. God damn.
Come on, man.
What the hell is going on? I'm emotional today. I'm emotional. It's not easy telling, you know, Curtis, you're like my dad. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I look at my dad, I do the same thing when I'm talking to my dad, and he's like, well, you know, I got my casket, or my whatever, we're going to cremate him or whatever. Well, I got that all paid to take care of. And I'm looking at him like, you did what? He's like, oh yeah, I paid for that. So you don't have to worry about that. So when it's time for me to go, it's all taken care of. I'm looking at my dad. I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm like, where are you going to go? So, yeah, I'm trying to make it funny because, I'm tearing up. But I'm serious. And like talking to Jerry tonight. Jerry has been there since the very beginning. He has not been persuaded by the bullshit.
No, he had.
He's not been persuaded by the bullshit. And he stuck by me no matter what I did.
Yeah. Jerry is a great man. When we were hosting his morning shows, I got to spend quite a bit of time with him. And that man is unbelievable. He helped me out some too. Not monetarily, but by words. And I can't thank him enough for what he did for me.
Yeah.
And for me to pay back what I've done for him monetarily, that's just a little thing. And that's with you. What I have done and I do for you is out of the love and caring that I see what you are doing. I have a lot of confidence in you, Dennis, and I'm hoping that you don't give up. I know it's tough. I wish I could step in and just give you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But I don't know if that when yeah and no. Would it solve the problem? No, there's still an issue. There's no money to be made. There's still an issue.
That's the problem.
It doesn't matter if I have $100,000 or $1 million in my pocket. It doesn't matter because the trucks are not producing. They're making enough to pay the driver. Now, mind you, the driver makes money. Okay.
But that's the thing, Dennis. Stop thinking big. That's the one thing you have to get out of your head, thinking big. Concentrate on you and you alone. That's where your roots are. You dreamed about having your own company. You fulfilled your dream. You made a little money when it's by yourself and made yourself a little bit greedy. Now is the time to bite the bullet and go back where you started in one driver, whether it's you or a hired on hand. If he doesn't commit and produce what you need him to produce to keep the truck going, get rid of the driver, get another one. The big thing to do is you don't have 7 trucks anymore. Mm-hmm. So that right there is, they can't charge you insurance on 7 trucks. If they are, get another insurance company.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just plain and simple. Work on what you have and what you want. If you want to give up and say, I don't want to be a truck owner anymore, well, that's your decision, and I'll support you any way you decide. And
well, it's not only you. It's Sabrina has been a real. Yeah, she's been there dealing with me.
Exactly. She sees what we don't see. And she's your wife. She's your half of you, so you have to make her happy. If she's not happy, it's not a happy life. Mm-hmm. So if she wants you to just give it up, then I know it's hard to do because you worked hard to get where you're at. One truck, and if you have to take it off the road, you've got the truck. If you ever get to where you can concentrate on you driving, you have the truck. And if you want to do the weekend gigs, you can do that. That's extra cash in your pocket.
Well, I'll tell you what, I did the weekend gig this weekend. It almost killed my ass. I was tired, dog tired.
I know you are.
I came home. This is the quickest I ever went to sleep. I got out of the truck. I walked into the bed. I just went right to bed. I didn't take my shoes, clothes off. I was out.
Well, you deserve to sleep.
Yeah, tired. But I don't. Like I said, I'll burn myself out quicker than dog shit. I mean, I will.
I
I'll burn
know.
myself out if I do that. If I work the weekends and try to work Monday through Friday, I like what I do now. Like I said, I really enjoy
Well,
working with Paget.
I know you do. I'm not telling you to do it every weekend. I'm telling you to do it when you want. The truck is paid for.
Yeah.
And you can always take the insurance and cancel it. And then when you're ready to get out on the weekends again, get it back on that one truck, and work it on the weekends that you want to work. Enough to pay
But
the
I wish
the
there
overhead.
was some. I wish there was something out there like that, but it's very, very difficult to find insurance like that. Just on a weekend deal, or just whenever you ride. They advertise it, but there's a lot of hidden things. Trust me, I've looked, and I I even explored the idea, Curtis, of becoming a carrier for insurance, not a broker. I'm talking about being a effing insurance company. An
Insurance
actual
company.
insurance company and give policies to other drivers. I even was thinking that fucking big, okay?
Yeah.
Because all it takes is qualifications and a little bit of money to be able to insure and get policyholders on. I mean, I'm really seriously looking at this. And if I got to pay my GI Bill to go to some fucking training to learn how to be an insurance carrier, then I will do it. I will sacrifice my nighttime and learn how to be an insurance carrier, not a broker. F the beep brokers. The whole word broker is just a middleman.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of middleman making the money that we're supposed to make. And trust me, I try to find a way to cut the middleman out 100%. If I possibly can, I will cut it out. You know what I mean? Because going to a middleman, they make the money that you're supposed to make.
Mm-hmm.
They take
your money. And that's why I'm so against brokers.
I know that. Yeah, I know that, Linda. Thank you. You're wonderful. I appreciate that. But I know that. I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. If anything, I'm trying to prove to myself that I can do it. And I think that's where my knucklehead hardness and my driven dedication to run myself ragged, right? Is that a good analogy?
Yeah.
To run myself to where I'm like, I'm cross-sided because I do well, or I'm starved, or, I run myself literally ragged to prove to myself that I can do this shit. And
well, you did it. You learned. Life's a learning lesson. We have your good times, your bad times. This is a bad time. This is a lesson that you have learned. So, for the next time, you've had business ventures in the past, and they didn't all end up well either. So this is just another in your journal of life.
I'm going to be that story, right? When I'm like 75, 80 years old. Yeah, I had about 19 to 20 businesses and they all fucking failed. But this one is where I made it all. I'm going to be that asshole that's making tutorials and writing books that it took me from 38 years old to 70 fucking years old to finally figure shit out. And then I'm going to be like, oh, I can enjoy it for like a hot minute. And then what? Pass it on to the legacy of somebody else to enjoy my hard work. Not saying that, it's just the way it is. It sucks. I hate that more than anything. You do all this work and at the very end, you get to enjoy it. If you're capable of enjoying it.
Yeah. So
yeah, it sucks. I mean, I understand you gotta fail to learn to make it better next time. Trust me, I've failed so many goddamn times. Tired of failing, tired of failing.
you do it so much that you give up on everything. I know, and you get in a rut. You get so depressed that you make everyone that's around you just miserable. And the only way you can get rid of it is pull yourself out. Do something positive. You're doing something positive right now, and that's working for the permit shop.
Yes.
That shows your determination in pulling yourself out of the hole that you dug.
Yes, sir.
And so that's the thing. And you think of it, if it means taking the trucks off the road, do it. I'm going to support you 110%.
I was actually surprised, well, I don't know how much he's going to follow through with this, but Chasing Miles, Grizzly, he reached out to me that day and was talking to me about possibly running one of my trucks, the Freightliner. So if I can get him, I know he's a hard runner. I've seen him run hard, him and his wife, they both do.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I would love the opportunity to try to see if it fits, and he made a good point. We just got to see if it fits,
Yeah. You just got to, that's the thing about drivers, what we touched on earlier. You don't know until you do.
Yep.
And chances are the way you want a truck run and the way he's wanting to run his truck, I don't think it's going to work out.
Yeah, the numbers were different when he posted, when he was like, these numbers here. And I was like, I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah.
You're expecting big company pay. I don't have that yet.
Exactly.
So, since you got time to sit back, just look at everything accomplished and failed. I do. To learn and understand what success means from both the failures and getting home safe. Thank you, Joseph. Yes. Very, very, very good. I appreciate that. See that I love seeing comments like this. I love when people actually, when they put stuff in there. A lot of you guys do, and man, I appreciate it so much because it keeps those numbers up. Look at the numbers. I mean, they're up there. People are interested in this. This is what drives these podcasts. It's not me just talking shit all the time. It's you guys participating and actually putting in the time and effort to say something. I can't make this shit up. This is real life, guys. I mean, I'm having hard times. Everybody's having hard times. So I'm not the only one. I'm not crying. Well, literally, I just did. But I mean, I'm not crying that, I just want to throw my hands up and say, somebody help me. No, I'm trying to figure out ways to make it better, survive. And I think everybody's doing that right now. It's just really honestly trying to survive through all of this turmoil. I mean, you got everything from aliens invading us to the presidency to you name it. Everything's going on. Nuclear war at our doorsteps. Another World War III. I mean, there's so much shit going on that it is messing with everybody's head. I mean, you got podcast after podcast after the whole breakup of the news agencies. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fox against ABC. They turned against each other because of the reality of everything. Everybody's like, wow, we were so brainwashed on different shit that's going on that, there's a narrative. People want us to know that specific thing, and that's it. So now these big companies are turning on each other and attacking each other. Oh, Fox doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, ABC, did you see the live? Did you see this? I mean, everybody's just talking shit about everybody.
And you got news channels against themselves.
Right?
The reporters are battling each other for the same news. It's unbelievable what this election. This is going to be the greatest election in the history of all.
I think it is, and what Elon Musk said, if it doesn't go a certain way, then it will probably be the last free election that we have, and I truly believe that too.
I do too.
It's going to be, we have this candidate, and the Congress and the people that are in charge of the one percenters of the world or the nation put this particular candidate in there and brainwashed everybody to choose that one.
Yep.
I see that.
They gave up on Biden. They knew he's not capable of another election, so they settled for what they had. You know, they go from the president to the vice president, and whatever happens, happens.
But that's going to be so hard because you are the vice president. You've already been in there 4 effing years.
And that's what the people should know. She's done what she's done for 4 years. She screwed the American citizens, not the population, the American citizens. We're the ones that got screwed. And if this country wants to continue with it, that's their business. I'm not for it. I think the president, what we have in office right now needs to be prosecuted for what they've done. And I think if Trump is elected, there's a possibility it may happen.
Yeah. Because
of all the things they did to the Constitution. Number one, it's just unfreaking believable. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding you. Go listen to Mark K.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to tell you, and it's video documented. It's all there in writing, in video. What he talks about is proof.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be really surprised what we have in office right now has fucked the true American citizens.
Did Curtis just say the word beep?
Oh, beep.
That's for all you, Facebook. Parental guidance is suggested. Beep, you mother. Beep.
So it's unbelievable. If I have woke up, I have not watched news. I have not watched nothing political for many, many years. I just gave up. I got a link sent to me by a viewer, and I watched it, and it was Mark K. And I thank her very, very much for sending that to me. And because it woke my eyes up, and I watch him daily. And he's really woke me up to what's going on to this country. And
beep, beep. Amen.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It is what it is. Whatever. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, man. This is a good podcast today. I'm very, very, very happy with this one.
Oh, yeah.
We're definitely getting better at what we're doing.
Well, it takes more than me on stage. That's the problem. When Henry and I are on stage together, we have good shows.
Well, you know what? I mean, I'm here by myself at the house at night, and so I'm like, we can have these on the daily. We just got to figure out what exciting things to talk about. We can't just talk about the same shit all the time because I think people will just not come at all. But we can talk about sausages. You want to talk about sausages? Big sausages, wieners. See my bowl? Where's my stapler? Yeah. No, I really like what I've got going on right now. Super, super happy with the permit shop. And I don't want to scare people. If you want to own a trucking business and you think you can do it, have at it. Try it. You're going to find out real quick that it's a slippery, slopey road, but at the permit shop, we can definitely get you in the right track and help you with your administrative side. I just want to make that clear. How difficult it is right now to start a business up if you don't have the capital and the truck and things like that. It's tough, but it's doable. You can, like I said, I'm going to reduce back down to one truck and go with that. See how I do. But man, it was good. I felt like I was on top of the world when I have 7 trucks.
Oh, I bet.
And when I seen that little green, I mean, it was just the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I'll show it to you now. Let me see. Let me see if I can share a screen. Like, this is what I've got right now. You know, you guys can you see that?
Yeah.
You know, this is my motive. I use Motive System, and you know, I have 714 up there in Pennsylvania. I have Eric over here. I'm right here with my 2 trucks. And then I have my leased on driver. And it's been very difficult with that because the insurance company that we have is kind of jacked up because they have to have a driver that has at least 2 years experience. So it's been tough. You know, everybody's sitting, you know. So, well, he's on his way back here to pick up a load to go to Montana, but, you know, and he's going to go back out here. But I've been sitting and he's been sitting. So, but at one point we had 7 people running around America.
Yeah.
And I was so proud of that. I was just like, I would sit here and look at the dots just move across the United States. I'm like, wow, I did this. And it was the greatest feeling, Curtis. It was the greatest feeling to have.
It was.
I mean, it was a really cool feeling. But reality started to sink in where they're just not making enough money. Adrian is working for my customer directly. I was unable to keep him employed. I was coming up short every week for payroll, and it was very difficult to get the money out every week for him. So I made a deal. I gave the truck up to my customer and a trailer, and I asked Adrian if he wanted to work for him directly. So basically just switched hands. I still have the truck listed under my authority. I still have the truck and trailer listed under my authority, but the the payment or the money aspect and responsibility of it is no longer mine. It is directly to my customer, and he pays the driver directly for his work. So it's a partnership, if you will, if that makes sense. So he provides the funds for the truck and trailer. So I don't have to come out of pocket to pay for that. But he also keeps his profits. So if he sends a load out that he would normally pay a driver to drive it, he's keeping that money in house and just paying the driver to drive the truck.
Right.
So it's actually beneficial to him that he bought the truck for me.
Exactly.
And bought the trailer for me. Now he puts that money in his pocket that he would pay me normally to drive the driver and the truck. So I don't make any money, but he pays for the license fees and tags and registrations and IFTA and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't have to. So who's clicking? Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. Is that what you're hearing? Is it that loud?
I was typing too.
Oh. But yeah, so that's what Adrian's doing. Still kind of sort of tied to me, but kind of doing his own thing. Omar's telling him where to go, what to do. Eric still works for me directly, still on a payroll. He's my only driver that I have, including myself. And that's it. So we're back down to just 2 trucks, really, that I'm responsible for. It's a little bit easier, but it's all right. Man, we've covered a lot of stuff today. So all the way from giving toys to the kids this Christmas. Please find it in your hearts, guys, to round up some stars before the end of the year here, so we can give that to Jerry. Any donations, you can directly donate it to him if you want. Send a check, send toys, send whatever, gift cards, so they can pass that out to the kids and the families that we're going to be sponsoring. Owner operator, need a company to help you with your business. We call it Verb Shop. Is that you, Curtis?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So, and I do want to grow. I do want to help that business grow too, as well. I try to do 110% at everything I do, and I really enjoy working there. So,
Well, I'm pulling for you, Dennis.
thank you.
Things work out.
What's up, Judy? There's Judy.
Hey, Judy, you get.
She finally got the word. It went. You the post I put. Life is like a box of chocolates, and I ate them all. And everybody's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna tell Judy." She finally came in. Yeah, I ate all the chocolate. What you could do about it, huh? What you gonna do about it?
Judy, did you find somebody to help you clean your house? That's what I've been wondering about. She had a couple of rooms flooded.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Deborah said that. Michelle. Right on.
Yeah.
Well,
if I didn't say howdy to everybody, I was saying howdy again.
I guess we can taper this off, and I'm ready to hit the bed.
Wow, you just sat around all day, don't do anything.
Oh.
What is it? Say it's only 9:00.
Yeah. So if anybody gave stars, I apologize. I wasn't able to see who exactly gave stars. If you did, thank you. And if I missed it, I apologize, but thank you. It doesn't show when somebody makes stars. It's just a blank.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple blanks, but
Wynn had made a post of emoji.
oh, okay, so emoji.
Yeah, Robert will do that too. He'll do the same thing, and I have to go back and look and see if it's stars. Miss Linda Mounts there, I wanted to give a shout out to her. It was 3 or maybe 4 or 5 podcasts ago. She was on it, and she actually gave me stars, and I did not catch it, and I didn't thank her for that.
Oh,
so I want to thank you, Linda, personally for the stars. That was really appreciated. 5,000 stars.
Nice. Yeah. She's been very, very gracious, or how do you say, generous in helping us. A lot of people have. And I'm not just saying throughout the 4 years. I mean, Curtis, if we added up, oh my God. I mean, yeah, tens of thousands of dollars over the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars. And yeah.
And back in the heyday, there was a lot of stars given to where you were actually giving back to the viewers.
I was. I wish I could.
Right.
Dude, it was so fun. It was so fun. We would make, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we would make about I'd say $6,000 or $7,000 a month, right? And we would take $650 of that times 4 people, and we'd give TVs away. Like literally, I would pick a person and I would tell them to go to a local Walmart because I pre-ordered them a 65-inch TV. And that was the most funnest thing I ever did in my entire life, was able to give a TV to somebody. And still to this day, and there's a few people that watch them. And then, I'm watching my TV, Louisiana down there. There's a couple other people up in Pennsylvania. We have a few. I think upstate Pennsylvania. Rex, I think, or no, I forgot his name. Damn it, there's a few of them. But we gave TVs to them, and it was just the most coolest thing, man. Because they were like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "No, I'm not kidding. Go to Walmart, ask for such and such," and they walked out with a damn TV. They were like, "Holy!" It blew their minds, and it just made me feel. I mean, I felt for once in my life, I felt like a semi philanthropist of sorts. You know, in my heart, I know I am. If you give me $1 billion, I'd probably give it all away. That's naturally what I feel in my heart is to give the shit away. I'd find people that needed it the most and just bless them. I'm one of those. I'm one of those type of philanthropists. You know, I don't care about money too much to the point where I want to buy nice things for myself. I want to have nice things. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to go buy a Ferrari. I don't give a shit about that. I got a freaking old F-150, and I like my Harley, but I got an F-150 that's like 1984 and it runs like shit.
But it gets you
But it
almost
gets me to work. Yeah, it gets me to work. It gets me a couple miles up the road or whatever I want to do. That's it. That's all I care about.
I drove an old Chevy pickup in 78 till
There you go.
I put 2 motors in it. I had to put plywood in the floors of it because it was rusted out. You know, it got me where I was going. I didn't care what it looked like. I still drove it. Now, I was looking at them new Corvettes, them Z06s. Have you seen them?
They look like friggin' like all the other race cars. They're forward now. They're not back. They look like a Ferrari.
Man, that would look so good underneath my carport. I'd never tried it, but it'd look good sitting there.
I was supposed to go. And you talk about like fun stuff. You know. There you go. She's got a 2000, LS 500. See, I like the old. I'm just like an old Lexus guy. 1990 Lexus LS 200 or something like the LS 500, 200. So I'm like that too. I like the old Lexuses. I think they look cool. Now, you give me a Toyota Crown from Japan, a right side driving Toyota Crown. Man, I would fall in love like a mofo. I love those cars. That's my favorite car. And look it up. It's called a Yakuza limousine. You know, the ones they have in Japan where they're all like decked out black and they just sleek and they're low to the ground. They're wide and they just look like a luxury car. They're called a crown, and their emblem is a crown, a Toyota Crown. Has
right.
like a little crown. Oh, man. I guess they're Lexuses in the United States. They put a Lexus on it and they send it over here to the stateside.
Yeah. But
the ones that they make in Japan, the actual Toyota Crown, look them up. Google it. They are some badass looking rides.
When you was talking about it on your stream, I looked it up.
Especially when they're Yakuza owned. Them bad boys are all decked out. Interior leather,
they're nice.
They're nice pimping rides. I really like those.
Oh yeah.
But you come to the States, some of those cars are like all jacked up and lowered down with coils and air ride suspension.
Airbags on them and stuff.
Yeah. And they say hooligan in the back of them.
I love my Camry. You know, it's a 2012. It's got 70,000 miles on it. Like a new car. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I see this beard getting long, right?
Yeah.
So this wind. So I have my glasses on, right? When I wear my glasses. So my beard taps my glasses and it literally puts a residue from my beard slapping on that shit. And it goes like this. So by the end of the ride, my shit's like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you want to go out to eat? And Sabrina's just laughing her ass off. Like, will you tame that bush on your face? I'm like, I can't. I mean, the wind just blew that shit up and it looks like this. It's like.
I always put mine in a ponytail. Mine used to be nearly down to my belly button.
Yeah, I'm growing mine. So I have not shaved. The only thing I shave is right here. I'm going to grow this thing like for as long as I I can grow it. And I'm going to grow this. So Sabrina cuts my hair now. So she just pulls it up in a bun and then she just shaves me all the way around. So I don't go to a barbershop anymore. She cuts my hair and I'm going to grow this out long. Right now I got my ponytail, right? It's getting really long. But I'm going to grow it out so long that it's going to be braided eventually into the back. And it's going to stay in a braid. And then I'll have this braided like a Viking braid. So I really want to keep that look. I enjoy this look. I like it. Some people are like, "Oh, I get the man bun." I don't care. I've never had long hair. I like my long hair. You know, put a braid in it. I want to put some beads in it. Like Rasta man. But yeah, I don't know. I got to take a trip out there to Curtis to see you again. I came close the other time. I was just right there off of the Hot Springs.
Yeah.
That right went down to 30.
If it was in the daylight, I'd have went out there and met up with you. I don't trust myself enough at night.
No. I don't.
That was, and as far out as you was, I'd have had to stop at the Norman Motel and stay the night.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, I was way out there in the friggin' Willy Wax. It was kind of funny because they had water out there. I was like, what, are they making water out there?
Yeah.
They bottle in it, cooking it, and bottling it.
I think it's a bottling facility. They have the water shipped to them and then they just bottle it there. If I look into it more thoroughly, it's probably water that's either up here from the spring by me or one that's in Hot Springs.
I think it's the one from Hot Springs because it travels down because the facility's right up on the river. So it's
Now,
probably
Mountain Valley Water has a bottling plant in Hot Springs. It's off of Whittington Avenue.
yeah. I think that's where they bottle and they probably just house it in that warehouse over there.
That's probably what it is. Because Mountain Valley Water's big. They sell water under different names. It's not just Mountain Valley Water.
Mm.
And so it could be crystal clear.
Yeah.
Just what you name it, it could be. Great value.
Can you imagine back in the day if you were the one that came up with the idea to put water in a bottle and sell it to people?
Oh, man. Unfreaking real.
I mean, it is a billion upon $billion industry. Water should be, honestly, water should be free. You know, food and water, I think. But, you know, I live in a world of dreams. So,
yeah,
water is a life necessity. You have to have water to survive. You cannot go without water. You will not live. You will dry up and prune up. I just think that water should be free. You know, we should never even, but then again, capitalism will not allow that. Water is a huge industry. You know, if you can make a way where there's a machine that you just put in your house and it creates its own water, you never have to buy water again. It just takes the atmosphere and just, there's some things out there that takes atmosphere, just condenses it, puts it into a water jug. But something that would just be like that. I don't know.
I have a well. I use well water.
Mm.
I do buy bottled water to drink. You know, I can drink the water out of the tap. I've done it before. There ain't nothing wrong with my water.
Well, hell yeah, back in the 90s, that's what we did as kids. Took that tap water and just
Yeah.
Kids these days, what? Give me a bottle of water. I want some spritzer.
Yeah.
Is it Alka-Seltzer?
I can put a filter on the spigot, save my bottles, fill them up, and have bottled water here at the house that come out of my well.
Joseph, I got to get up at 5 a.m. too, but Curtis is just talking the shit out of me. So I got to go. I've been trying to get out of here for like, I don't know, last 20 minutes.
Hour.
Last hour. Curtis starts talking about something interesting. I'm like, God damn it. Don't talk about that. I gotta go though.
Yeah,
Folks,
I need to get back in the back room.
folks, thank you for joining our podcast tonight. I'm calling it a podcast because that's what everybody else is doing. So I might as well jump on the same. For any stars that you have given, please become a subscriber. Think about supporting us and supporting Jerry's and Nancy's giving to the kids this Christmas. I don't know how far this is going to go out on Facebook, probably just generalized to the people that just watch us on a daily, but I hope this gets out to everybody. Please like, share, follow, all that fun Facebook stuff. You guys know it. We do it every time. We say it every time. Curtis is always here. I'm here once in a while. We thank you. We appreciate you. And we do this for you. We've gotten a little better at what we do. So hopefully we can get some more followers and more likes and more support monetarily. Please, either you send it directly to Jerry or you sign it up here. It's all going to one place. It's for these kids, and you can make a difference. So that's what we're trying to do. 5 years, number 5. Hopefully we can get to number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, but this is number 5. We're halfway to 10. So 10 years of doing this.
Remember, without you guys, it wouldn't be us guys. So it takes all of you viewers to make this great again. So y'all have a good night. Talk at you again.
High five, man. High five. Other way. There you go. All right, brother. Have a good night.
You have a good night too.